247 BC, the month of June, the name was Arahat Mahinda. He was a great monk. He has been introducing the Buddhism to the Sri Lanka. He was in that time ruling king in India, King Asoka's son. The contemporary ruler, he was King Devanampiyati's very close friend, because you know that the neighborhood country. Between then discussion, diplomatic discussion, and exchange the gift by the ambassador. On the way, our local king asked, please convey to the sublime of the sacred Buddhism to the Sri Lanka. Then, you know, the King Asoka, he was all ready to take her to refuge it to the Sri Lanka. Then he sent his son and other followers, 247 BC, the month of June of full moon Poya day, they introduced the Buddhism and while resident and established the Buddhism. That great event took place Mihintale, the 16 kilometers from here to the 16 kilometers to the eastern direction. Now in that time there were no any conversion with the technology, the house building. They, you know, caves. They make a caves, rooms. Now there is a caves, you know, the rock and caves temple and royal first Fasha garden as first sanctuary in the world there. As soon as introducing the Buddhism there, on the following day, our local king, name was King Devanampiyati's Arahat Mahinda, along took to the Anuradhapura and offered to him open space. In that time, designate the name the Marhoom garden. The wild resident established the Buddhism. Then under the guidance of Arahat Mahinda, the first time, you know, the noble rich person and other 500 person, the ordination here. Before designate the name Mahamegagiri, meaning is Mahamegagiri, you know, rain cloudy. Now today calling Isuru. Isuru means in as well as now in Sinhalese, the, you know, rich. The noble rich person and other 500 ordinary have been ordination here. The other great event is, you know, the Buddha's truth relic. The first time brought from India, the 3rd AD century, as well as Prince Dancer and Princess Hemamali. They have been disguised and hiding the hair, and first time exhibited for the nation, the truth relic in this place. Therefore, very important that two great event that took place here. The other important thing is, you can see, sir, there is some very rare carving here on the rock. Unknown person, a strange person, the seated on the way, the royal manner. That carving belonged to the 7th-8th AD century, the Indian arts, the Pallava art from India. Our chronicle, he was the professor of the archaeological, the name was Mr. Parnavitarna's opinion in this carving, I will tell for you. You can see the man depicts Agni, means Agni, the god of fire. You know, the below, you can see enjoy with the elephant. Now you can see the other, by the place of the horse face, by the place of the person here, left side, that the horse face depict the, you know, Parjana, meaning is Parjana, god of rain. Enjoy with the elephant depict the cloudy. It had jut off to the sky, the rock face, that is depict the gloomy. Before the introduction of the Buddhism, our local king and other nation also have been used this structure, the practice for the worship for the animation, nature worship. This is not Buddhist activity. Our devotees, they have assembled here, and they will try to found his life chance for the in future. They take some coins and throw to the hall. That coins they keep in the hall is a fortune, and sometimes maybe drop down. That's unfortunate, miserable. Today calling to the name by English, the balustrade. the railing decorated with the balustrade. And, you know, the multi part of the animal decorated with the balustrade. You can see the trunk of the elephant, feather of the peacock, the crocodile, you know, the eyes and mouth, and very wild boar tusk. That majority's animal had been used for the gods. That is also the influence of the Hindus.
What are these things?
This is some beams to be a stone. Sometime the portion of the stone, they made some wall. Sometime maybe drop down.
Okay.
To be a stone, they set some beams.
Okay.
Not correct. How did separate in that time? The rock formation. You can see some sharpness here, then hard hammer T. Then first mark like this hole, straight like this hole. Then time to time pour the water to be a salt. Again hard hammer T, and after the made some the fire file, lighting a fire file. Then to be a heat, not to be a track. Again hard hammer T, like this separate. Then you can see some part of the, you can see hammer mark here. You can see hammer mark. The benefit for the some portion for the built for the boundary wall and houses. Like this, okay?
What do they say?
This is our official Buddhist flag combination of the 5 colors. And as by one signifying some great idea, I will explain the whole fact about that. You know that he was a very great person. Name was Henry Steve Walcott. He was the US person. He was a pioneer. Before coming to Sri Lanka, he engaged military of the American as a colonel. After retired, 1882 he has come to Sri Lanka and embraced the Buddhism, and he was at a scholars with creation of a Buddhist flag, combination of the 5 colors. And by one signifies the military items one by one. The first you can see the blue signifying the universal of the compassion. Next you can see yellow signifying the middle part. You know middle part? No. The middle part, you carry your life force end of your life. On the way, you don't turn extreme of the happy. You don't turn extreme of the unhappy. Everything is balanced. That is called a middle part. That is the base of the philosophy of the Buddhism. Then next you can see red signifying the blessing, white signifying the purity and liberation. The orange signifying the wisdom. Combination of the 5 colors, symbolism that this is the one and only truth. 11 BC, the month of June of full moon per day, the Buddhism has been introduced by Arahat Mahinda. He was Arahat Mahinda. After that, great event took place Mihintale. On other following day, that time the ruling king, he was King Devanampiyatissa, Arahat Mahinda along took to the Anuradhapura and offered to him the open the space in that time calling the Marhoom Garden while residents established the Buddhism. That is where the place. Then under the guidance of Arahat Mahinda, the first time 500 the ordination, the 500 the normal people ordination there. After the 2 BC century, 3000 monk officially occupied here and follow the Buddhism and many subjects. According to the name Mahavihara, the entire existence, the land under the Mahavihara 85 hectares and as well as very great monument, great tree and Nancy and Prince and Palace. Belong to the 1 BC century, the Buddha's body bone, full of arm ball, enshrined as a relic. He was King Dutigamunu, the 1 BC century. As a relic, enshrined by he was King Dutigamunu 1 BC century, the introduction practice for the Buddha. The people believe, therefore people believe like Buddha inside. Day by day, many ritual and homage to the Buddha.
Sri Lanka in the history of Buddhism?
This is the centralized. This is the centralized. Split the Buddhism.
I want him to
Sri
say
Lanka from whole eastern countries and others. This is the centralized.
Can you please ask him?
Yes. This is the centralized, the Mihintale, that's where the place in our cradle of the Buddhism. After on following day, the Arahat Mahinda, who had been introducing the Buddhism to Sri Lanka, after on following day, along brought to the here, took to the here, and offered to the him open space. In that time, designated the name Marhoom Garden. Officially resident established the Buddhism. This is the place, the centralized.
And what is your message to the world?
මේ තරඟකාරී ගතිය නැති කරලා හිත නිවා ගැනීම තමයි අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ මෙලොවටයි පරලොවටයි දෙකටම.
Yes. He said that in this occasion, not only Sri Lanka but also the universal, there's some debate, the one by one defeat and come to the prominence. He said that is you want to stop and peacefully and the harmony, the whole the company with the universal.
Mind relaxation.
Sorry.
Mind relaxation.
Mind relaxation. That was the mind relaxation.
Right.
According to the base of the Buddhism.
Okay.
The chakra.
Okay, the chakra. Okay.
The Buddhist chakra, like this. Okay, symbolize. Sometimes the fan of the monk. Like this. Okay, like this.
Mr. Raja, tell us about this place.
Yes. This is a hospital. The indigenous the treatment, the Ayurvedic system in Sri Lanka. This hospital belonged to the 7th-8th AD century. This is the main path to enter into the hospital. This is the reception with the pharmacy. This is the admission cell here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over there also the admission cell. In that time there were two specialist doctors. One of those two was an orthopedic and snake bite, serpent bite. The man who had been treated for the snake bite patient, they have been used and they have been done and used leeches, the suckers who detoxify the body, the body.
Yes.
Okay, please come. I will take there another special.
Okay, so this is the admission center which Mr. Raja was telling us about.
This is the various type of the herb. You know,
Yeah.
pounds, mortar, pastel leaves, machine.
Okay.
This is grinding, herb grinding, corn. Here, one type of here. This is one of the great treatment, the herbal medicine like a spa. You know, not only one, in that time, many features. There were, okay. The copper polish plate and silver plate polish and fit here, the herbal oil full of the trough. And man who were catching arthritis or the snake bite, then better this treatment. The person who were lying down with the herbal oil about 45 minutes. Then whole oil they absorb the body during at that time. After take out to the chair. Right. Just after yeah. Okay. Then lying down here, coconut, half coconut. Under there's a three hole, one hole open. Another special oil for the head. Then of the body, the top of the bottom. Applied and massage. Applied and massage. Several times, including the month, it had been done like this. The disease and warmth of the body after dissipate. Okay.
अगली वीडियो का इंतजार कीजिएगा और लाइक सब्सक्राइब ना करने पे वही उल बुल आपकी खिदमत में पेश है।